So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to just give you the bottom line here. I'm seriously thinking that most of the people in government need remedial education. I never seen such a bunch of stupid clowns in my whole life. Now, let me clarify. I grew up on 600 acres, where my mother and father, my parents, and brothers and I and my sisters, we built this very large marina. Today, it's known as the Harris Bay Yacht Club. It's a long story, but I grew up on this very large marina, and I learned all kinds of things as a kid. You know, I learned how to fish, and I learned how to go hiking in the mountains around the Harris Bay, and I used to go to school. I started out down in Glens Falls at Kensington Heights Elementary. I drove the teachers in Glens Falls crazy. And then I wound up being educated at the Lake George Central School District. They got pretty good schools up there, by the way. I'm not going to tell you I'm the smartest tool in the shed, but I'm not the dumbest one either. I've attended some college, and I spent a lifetime in basically heavy construction. Built a lot of homes, did a lot of masonry work, plumbing, electrical, bunches of carpentry, roofing. Did all kind of cabinet making, and I worked with some pretty fine master craftsmen around Lake George. There's a lot of extremely expensive lakefront homes. And I built a lot of those, and then I wound up building high-rise luxury condominiums, 40, 50, 60 stories. And I built lots of skyscrapers and hospitals and malls and airports and things like that through the years. And, I've studied law basically since right after my father passed away in 1974. Yeah. All right, so let's move along here to the current economic disaster. I don't know how you're going to pay back trillions and trillions and trillions with helicopter money, but I guess they'll figure out some way to print enough, to pay it all back, because that's what's going to happen. They're going to have to print a shit ton of helicopter money, quantitative easing. That's the only way they'll be able to pay back the debt, is with hocus pocus money. And if you have any questions, you get a hold of this guy, Patrick Lovell. He's the producer. Man, I'll tell you what, he figured it all out by himself. He's got the answer to the $71 trillion truth and the truth bombs of the Clean New Deal over there at the con with the Government Accountability Project. Boy, I'll tell you, they'll tell you how to fix everything. That's something that I've learned from all these bar card holding lawyers, that it's the Bar Association, the American Bar Association, and the state and local bar associations. By golly, they're going to rescue us from disaster. Yeah, sure they are. Yeah, I mean, if the Bar Association was so damn great, why is the country all screwed up like it is? That question goes to J.D. Vance and his new anti-fraud initiative with the Justice Department. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, it just doesn't get any crazier. But I'm sitting here this morning, and I'm just kind of, man, I'll tell you what. I figured out how to fix the Strait of Hormuz problem. They just need to, blast them a channel through the Dubai there. I guess that's Dubai or Oman, whatever that peninsula is opposite of Iran. Just blast you a channel, like a Panama Canal through that little peninsula that juts out there, and let the Iranians have their side of the Hormuz Strait there, whatever it is, the Straits of Hormuz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, doing everything I can to prevent World War III. And this is my, I don't know, 2,700th Truth Bomb video. I'm the producer with the truth. If you have any problems with my assessment, get a hold of Patrick Lovell. He and Eric Vaughn will explain it to you with Professor Bill Black and June Carboni there with the new Untouchables. Folks, I'll leave it right there. I'm kind of tired this morning and muddled and baffled and fed up and pissed off. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day and look at all my information and work listed below.